Most people think the biggest danger of AI is that it will take jobs. That's not true. The real danger is that most people don't realize how fast work itself is changing. Not loudly, not dramatically, but quietly and permanently. Right now, there are two people doing the same job. One works harder every year and feels more pressure. The other works less, gets more done, and somehow keeps moving ahead. The difference isn't intelligence, it isn't experience, it's leverage. And AI is the biggest leverage shift we've seen in decades. For most of history, productivity meant effort. More hours, more emails, more meetings. But today, productivity means something else entirely. It means knowing what not to do yourself. AI has changed the value of human work. Writing emails, summarizing documents, researching information, organizing tasks. These used to be skills. Now, they're functions. And functions can be automated. This doesn't mean humans are useless. It means human attention has become expensive. And companies are optimizing for that. Here's what's actually happening inside businesses. They're not firing everyone. They're quietly reducing friction. One AI tool replaces 3 small tasks. 3 tools replace an entire role. And suddenly, one person can do what 5 used to do. That person doesn't look special. They don't talk about AI all day. They don't announce it. They just deliver faster, cleaner, with fewer mistakes. And managers notice results, not methods. Let's make this concrete. Imagine 2 employees, both smart, both motivated. One does everything manually. The other uses AI to summarize meetings, draft first versions of reports, analyze data faster, and plan tasks automatically. After 6 months, their performance doesn't look close. Not because one is better, but because one multiplied themselves. This is what AI actually rewards. Not talent, not effort, leverage. Now here's where this becomes an opportunity. AI is not limited to tech workers. Writers use it to speed up production. Marketers use it to test ideas faster. Freelancers use it to deliver more value with less time. Small business owners use it to replace repetitive labor. The barrier to entry is lower than ever. You don't need to code. You don't need a technical background. You need clarity, not complexity. The people winning with AI aren't experts. They're early. But here's the mistake most people make. They wait. They wait for better tools, clear rules, certifications, or permission. Meanwhile, the people who experiment quietly build an advantage that compounds. By the time AI becomes mandatory, the gap is already wide. This is why AI anxiety is rising. People sense the shift, but don't know where they fit. They feel pressure, but don't see a clear path. And uncertainty creates fear. But fear disappears with understanding. When you learn how AI actually works in practice, it stops being a threat. It becomes infrastructure, like electricity, like the internet, invisible but powerful. The future of work won't be decided by who works the hardest. It will be decided by who adapts the fastest. Who knows when to use machines and when to think like a human. Creativity, judgment, decision-making. These are the skills AI doesn't replace, but they only matter when AI handles the rest. So here's the real question. Not, will AI replace jobs, but will you be the person doing the work or the person directing the tools? That choice is already available. And the people who take it seriously now won't panic later. On this channel, we don't hype AI. We don't exaggerate. We focus on practical tools, real workflows, and clear thinking that helps you work smarter and stay relevant. If you want to understand how AI actually changes work, income, and productivity, subscribe. Because the future doesn't belong to the loudest voices. It belongs to the most prepared ones.